Welcome to the intersection of technology, cybersecurity, and society. Welcome to ITSPmagazine. You're listening to a new episode of KnightLife with Alissa Knight. Alissa and other KnightLife guests will explore the trichotomy of passions in Alissa's life: cybersecurity, content creation, and entrepreneurship. Knowledge is power, now more than ever.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to a new episode of KnightLife. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so excited about today's episode. I'm going to be covering everything you've ever wanted to know about doing a live stream for an event. Now, when I walked into this, I was thinking, we could just, we've just spent all this money on these red cameras. We've got this V-Raptor now, this V-Raptor cinema camera, 8K. We've just gotten two new red Komodos, and those are 6Ks. Like, we're gonna have the most amazing streaming cameras for these events that we're going to be filming at RSA for our clients who are doing events there. They want us to live stream it. And I was thinking, this is going to be amazing. And then, I went online to B&H and I bought this amazing Roland live stream broadcast video switcher. Now, the first thing I was thinking was, we've got this great equipment. We're going to just live stream in 4K. And I was thinking, wait a minute. So I went Googling and think, wow, Restream doesn't support 4K. Vimeo doesn't support 4K. Nothing supports 4K. Then I started doing more research and realized that when people are live stream, there's really no point in live streaming in 4K. A lot of the platforms don't support higher than 1080p. If you want to stream in 1080p, for example, on Vimeo, you actually have to pay for that kind of account. And as many of you know, we've actually moved Night Squared, which is the weekly live stream that I do with my wife, Mel. We've moved that to Vimeo just because of the higher quality, and we've paid for the upgraded account for 1080p. But still, I was thinking, we want to bring an amazing tech stack of equipment to RSA to film these events for our clients, to live stream these events. So, we're going to be at restaurants. So some of our clients include Synac that we're going to be doing a live stream for. We're going to be live streaming a panel for Menlo Security. We've got all of these events going on, and also No Name Security. So we have all these amazing cameras, 8K, 6K, and no live streaming platform to actually push that kind of resolution. So I started doing more research, and I realized that, what is actually a common camera used in live streaming events are actually 1080p broadcast cameras, which are called PTZ, pan tilt zoom cameras. So I'm thinking, I've learned all of this new stuff. Why not unbox all of this new live stream equipment that came in and impart all of my knowledge from all of my research onto all of you? So if any of you are wanting to learn how to live stream an event, what kind of equipment should you be using, then this is the video for you. So sit back, relax, grab that cup of joe, and join me for a brand new episode of KnightLife on ITSPmagazine. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. We're going to open the first camera. I bought two PTZOptics cameras. We'll kind of just unbox that, and I'll show you what comes with it. I'm going to put a diagram on the screen right now. And as you can see on this diagram, basically, this is the audio-video chain for how the cameras and the microphones are going to connect to the Roland V50 HD that we purchased for the video switcher. Now, the V50 HD is designed for live broadcasting, which is what we're going to be doing. So, so without further ado, let's get the first camera unboxed. All right, we've got our PTZOptics quick start guide. It's got all the instructions on how to set up the camera, which I'm definitely going to need to read because this is my first PTZ camera. We've got a standard power supply, power brick. cable, batteries, and believe it or not, a remote control. This is surprising. So assuming that you don't have a video switcher that can actually remotely control the camera, you would use this, this remote control, just like a TV remote, to actually control the camera. So we've got your numerous buttons here, zoom, and actually moving the camera in the direction you want. Now, I did forget to mention that the V50 HD that we purchased from Roland does support this specific camera, so we will actually be able to remotely control the camera as well. So we've got a VGA cable here. All right. Let me go ahead and get this out. So these are definitely not a small form factor. These definitely have some size to them. So again, this is completely new territory for me, and I want to have all of you learn along with me. So we will figure this out together. All right. So this is a beefy camera. I am super surprised. I really, as many of you know, photos online are not to scale, so it's usually a surprise to me when I see anything come in that is a lot larger than I thought it was from the photos online. All right. Yeah, this looked a lot smaller in the photo for sure. So here's the camera. Oh, it's got a nice little lens cap here. Look at that. Wow. This is really cool. All right, standby power. Let's look at the back. So we have an HDMI port here. Ethernet. Now this is going to be running to the 10 gig switch that I purchased. Now, whenever I am buying anything for networking gear, it's always going to be Ubiquiti networks. I am as many of you know, I'm a die-hard Ubiquiti networks fan. That's all the equipment I own, even the cylindrical wireless access points. We purchased those and put those in the ceiling. We use enterprise Wi-Fi in our house. We've got the 10 gig PoE switches downstairs in my cabinet. And I wanted, of course, to use the same equipment for when we are live streaming events. So definitely our same MO here. So this is going to run to the switch along with the other camera, and the actual Roland switcher will be connected to as well, so they can all talk. But the HDMI port, we have a 3G SDI, again, 1080p is the max resolution. You really don't need anything more than that. USB 2 port, this is going to be the power supply, and the on-off switch. So RS-232 ports, you know, yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. I'll definitely be using that SDI cable. But this is it, PTZOptics. So the specific model of PTZOptics camera that I purchased, if any of you are wanting to buy the same camera, is the PTZOptics 30X SDI Gen 2 in gray. So I think there was a black version, I can't remember, but I ended up, obviously my wife and I love the color gray, as you can see from our walls, but yeah, it's the 30X SDI Gen 2. From my research, this was the most popular camera used and purchased, and came really highly rated on B&H Photo Video. So yeah, this is great. So this is camera one. Let's go and get the other camera opened. Let's get these like organized so I'm not dropping stuff all over the place. All right, same thing here. We've got the instruction booklet, power cable. Actually, I'm just going to put this in the box. These are the batteries for the remote control. So Mel and I will actually be testing these out and using these on the upcoming live stream in 3 days on Sunday when we do this week's Night Squared live stream. All right, come on out. Probably not the best thing for me to be grabbing it by the camera like that and pulling, but oh, it's in there tight. Okay, same situation here. Looks like they didn't send me the wrong model. Same thing, PT30X SDI GY-G2. I'm assuming that stands for generation 2. But yep, same camera, same form factor, everything looks good. So we've got both cameras here now. Okay. All right, and now let's go ahead and get the switch opened. I'm going to move these out of the way for now. So again, Ubiquiti Networks, it's just, I'm a brand loyalist and I'm just loyal to UniFi. Yes, I know many of you are going to say, oh, but what about their breach? Ooh, that was not good. Did you guys see that? Good thing I have that padding there. Yeah, I get it. I know they had the whole VPN breach, the VPN thing. You know what? I'm one of those people that, I'm one of those weirdos that, hey, look, I'll ride the airline that just had a plane crash because they're going to be the most radical about safety. And so for me, I kind of treat networking equipment the same way. If they recently just had a breach, I know that they're going to be even more radical about cybersecurity. So maybe it's wrong thinking, but makes sense in my head. All right, so we've got this unboxed now. This is beautiful. Look how beautiful this is. Seriously, guys and girls, look at this. I mean, this is so beautiful. Look at this. This is amazeballs. All right, what's this? Look at this little thing. What the hell does that do? It's amazing. It's like a leveler. It's a leveler. That's so amazing. All right. Look at this thing. This thing is so beautiful. Look how sexy that is. I love it. That is beautiful. Look at this switch here. Don't know what that does, but that's cool. All right, so here's your ports. Again, this is, let me tell you guys exactly what model number this is. So this is the Enterprise 8 port PoE, Power over Ethernet switch. So yeah, here you go. So this is the screen. It actually lights up when you boot it up. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see the slide? This thing is beautiful. So let me show you just how awesome this gear is. This is why I love Ubiquiti Network so much. You know, let me just show you. Let me just show you. I think this is for where the power supply goes. All right, what's happening here? Oh, there we go. I think that was supposed to... Oh, you know what? I bet you this locks. This is a lock, so you can't... Oh, you see what I'm talking about here? Like, oh, this is amazing. Okay. All right, let's plug this in. So all of you can see this magic, the Ubiquiti Network's magic. Do you see that? How amazing is that? USW is starting. Look at this thing. Oh my God. This is amazing. Look how beautiful that is. I'm going to pull this off. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Look at that. This is amazing. What a little animated thing. Can you see that? Can you see that? Oh, how amazing that is. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Usually this gives you stats like, you know, throughput, you know, packet information, you know, data throughput, that sort of thing. I want to say this is a 10 gig Ethernet switch. Let me check. It is the Ubiquiti Networks UniFi Switch Enterprise 8-port 2.5 gigabit PoE plus compliant managed network switch with SFP plus. Okay, so it is a 2.5 gigabit switch, which is plenty fine. Plenty fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's I am perfectly happy with that. All right. So I don't really know what this is. I'm assuming it's some kind of just stand or plate for something. Like if you want to mount it on something, is that what that's about? Let me see. Still starting. Yeah, I don't even know where this would go. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Right upside down. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's just like a little stand. Look at that. Look at that right there. That's amazing. All right, look at this. Touch screen. Look at that. Uplink, downlink information, IP info. Oh, this is amazing. Can adjust the brightness. Oh, 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 doesn't that just make you feel warm inside? Look at that. Look at that. Oh, link down, up information. Look at this. Oh my God, this is amazing. I'm telling you, it's the small things in life that mean the most. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, operating temperature. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is how it should be done. This is how it should be done. This is cool. This is cool. Okay. So yeah, there you have it. So this is the setup that we're going to be using for live streaming. So as I mentioned, and I'll put, actually I'll just throw it on the screen right now. As you can see in this diagram, this is basically the setup that I'm going to be using. I'm going to have both cameras on the T-stand at the top, and they're going to be running to this UniFi switch, along with my roll-in video switcher, and of course lighting. So, and microphones, obviously. So, you know, all of this is going to be running to the Ubiquiti switch and the video switcher, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm super excited for our clients. I'm super excited to see all of you at RSA. RSA is going to be a blast. I do want to make a major announcement for those of you who did not see the news. Our film, Catastrophe Inc., was selected by Cannes Independent Film Festival. So we are super excited about that. It's, for those of you who aren't aware of Cannes or Sundance, it's basically a big deal film festival. And this is where film festivals like, awards like the Academy Awards, go to review short films to be selected by the Academy for awards. So being selected and having your film aired at these film festivals is a big deal. So I want to congratulate my team, my wife Mel. All of us have worked so hard on these films. We're super excited for its premiere at AMC movie theaters in San Francisco at the AMC Metreon on June 8th. There are still a few tickets left. Go get them. They're free. If you go to alissaknight.co/catastrophe movie, you'll be able to pick yourself up a ticket. So super excited. Would love to see you and meet you at RSA at the movie premiere and these live events that I'm going to be streaming. So SYNAC, as well as Menlo Security. So we will be publishing our schedule for RSA and where we're going to be and when. So if you want to come out, get your book signed by me, or just come out, meet me, shake hands, say hi, and would love to see all of you there. So if you're headed to RSA, safe travels, and thank you for joining me for another episode of KnightLife. I'm sorry about the short hiatus. Mel and I, as all of you know, have been very busy with filming. We just finished filming Scorched Earth, the new series by No Name Security. We're super excited about dropping that trailer soon. We're going to be dropping the trailer for Heat soon. There's a lot of exciting things happening at Knight Studios right now, just Knight Group in general. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Just wanted to educate all of you as I'm educating myself on live stream broadcasting. This is a new area of cinematography, of videography for me that as I learn more about this, I want to make sure I help teach all of you, especially for those of you who don't want to make the same mistakes I have in, for example, trying to use a Red V-Raptor for live streaming. Just because you have a $40,000 cinema camera doesn't mean you should use it to live stream with. So thank you all for joining me in this new episode. Take care of yourselves and each other.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of KnightLife on ITSP Magazine with Alissa Knight. If you learned something new and this podcast made you think, then share ITSPmagazine.com with your friends, family, and colleagues. If you represent a company and wish to associate your brand with our conversations, sponsor one or more of our podcast channels. We hope you will come back for more stories and follow us on our journey. You can always find us at the intersection of technology, cybersecurity, and society.